with Friends Podcast.
If you put a Sbarro right next to your house, would you go to it?
I grab a slice here and there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we used to have one here in Joplin?
Yeah, we used to have one at the mall.
Oh, it was in the mall. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where that now it's I don't know, this some Greek, it's like a Greek place now.
Oh, okay.
We need more
And-
Greek, you know?
Do we really?
Yeah, more Greek, dude. Heroes.
I looked at that entire menu and I was like, all this looks like dog shit. This looks like dog shit with sour cream or mayo, whatever they put on it.
Yogurt.
Is it yogurt?
Yeah, Greek yogurt.
It's fucking weird.
Yogurt!
And that's the show.
That's a wrap.
Good one.
Welcome to Crash with Friends podcast. I'm the host, Jackson Brayman. I got Connor Hobbs,
What's up?
Kyle Hobbs,
Yogurt!
That's Ryan.
wake up, who knew? It's me, it's you, Ryan Jordan. Yep, William Ryan Jordan, he's back with us. So this is what episode, Kyle? You're the one that knows the episode numbers.
Episode 132. If you like what you see,
Subscribe.
Maybe like it.
Follow.
And smash that bell.
Get the notifications that you always wanted. These guys. Every Monday.
how do you guys feel about the blue and the pink?
I like it.
I like it, yeah.
It's very good.
Good
Very-
contrast, you know, of color.
Yeah.
We're going for contrast. That's the main theme of this show, is contrast.
It's very much bubblegumish. You know what I'm saying?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Love cotton candy.
A little bit of flavor. Some Miami.
There you
Flavor.
go. Miami Vice. Got a little bit of Vice City going on up in here.
Yeah.
You ever
Connor,
see-
Connor did have his jacket popped, but we...
I'm feeling a little vice.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
holding your collar up like a Count Dracula. Like,
I'm vice. I was calling myself Sons of Anarchy before I cut my hair. I didn't tell you guys that. But yeah, if we would have had a podcast that week in between, I would have been calling myself Sons of Anarchy. So I think one of these days I might get back to that point where I'm like, you know,
super long hair again.
yeah, maybe. We can start
Just-
calling you Sons of Anarchy.
Why? Why would I be just because I got long hair?
Yeah.
And my name's Jax.
I didn't put that together, but yeah.
I did have a question for you. Whenever I was listening to the... when I was editing the podcast, you were almost to the point where... Do you think if you would have had it in a ponytail, you could have maybe retrained it to where it was doing what you wanted it to do?
No, it would have taken at least another 4 or 5 months to put in a ponytail.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the thing that sucks about growing your hair out. It's like sometimes like, dude, I want like when's the sides of my hair going to catch up to the back? Like that, I want to put
Yeah.
like get the side of my hair out of my face.
I
you know?
could like barely get it to my ear, like the stuff in the front that was affected. I could barely get to like my ear, you know. So I was like, nah.
That's the most annoying state of growing the hair out is when you can't get your hair like completely behind your hair or behind your ear. So it's constantly just kind of like falling forward.
yeah,
It's annoying.
that's annoying. And then also like if you gotta change your hairstyle to a goofier hairstyle, you know. Mm-hmm. So when I started having to like split my hair in half, it's like I look kind of stupid. So
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the middle part. Rachel always gives me shit every time I grow my hair out and I start doing it. She's like, no, you got to go to the side. You can't do the middle part.
I did the side part as long as I could, and then it's like, man, I have to go the middle part. Just like, you gotta make a choice, you know.
Sometimes the choice gets made for you.
We call that person a victim. Yeah.
You're a victim of your own hairstyle.
Yeah.
Funds from tonight's episode. We'll be going to I don't know.
Trauma induced by your hairstyles.
Yeah. It happens to all of us, man. At one time or another.
Everyone gets a bad haircut at some point.
Oh yeah, dude. I almost
been
put
a
on a
victim.
hat coming over here. I'm like, dude, what am I hiding? You know.
Yeah, you don't have a bad haircut.
Yeah, it's just a buzz cut.
I've done this. I've had a buzz cut several times.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
It's very much like you look like you're about to go to an EDM show in Europe somewhere, like for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That buzz cut, like you're definitely selling some ecstasy to some young teenage kids.
You're missing one of those little fanny pack backpack things that guys wear, and you're also missing a spiked collar. Can you get one of those?
You had me at fanny pack, but you lost me at spike collar.
Well, you got
just that spike belt.
You got to pop a little bit. You got to dress normal, and then there's that one little pop.
Dude, I feel like if you're going spike collar, you got to go mohawk. Green mohawk, probably.
Yeah.
Or
Think so?
yeah.
If you're gonna wear a choker like that, you got to go.
Or maybe a red mohawk.
You don't have to. What you can do like this spray paint.
I've watched enough Prodigy music videos to know that's part of the outfit if you're going for that.
Or you could do the hair spray paint and just do dots all over your head. That's
pretty sick. Yeah.
You should do that, Connor.
I feel like if I got the spike choker, I should get the spike bracelets, right? And just wear like a tank top that's all holy.
There you go, fishnet,
Get spike
fishnet
boots.
tank top.
Fishnet tank top.
Spike boots, man.
Yeah, elevator boots. Like get yourself another 6 inches.
Okay. Hell yeah. Can we work some blue jeans into this outfit?
I don't know, dude.
Well,
Probably not.
No, I
bet we probably could. I mean, if you want to compromise with, I'll compromise with the blue jeans.
some cutoffs?
If
Some Daisy Dukes?
I was gonna say, if the blue
daddies?
jeans are like literally frayed from like pocket all the way to your ankle, you know?
Okay.
Like basically, it's like, what's the point of the pants?
right.
Okay. I can get that.
You don't
Yeah.
have pants.
And they must be trip pants. I'll give you trip jeans, man.
What's that?
You don't remember trip pants? Like they did some in Hot Topic back in the day. They're like the big old white pants, have
Talking about
chains.
Jinkos?
Jinkos.
They're like Jinkos.
Like Jinkos?
They were the goth metal kid version of Jinkos.
Then yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
some of
The
them.
Kingdom Hearts pants.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts pants.
Now I know what it is.
Hell yeah. It's the opposite of skater pants, but still in the goth category.
But perfect for a war. You
Yeah.
know?
The first job I ever
Going
had was
battle,
working at Hot Topic, and the first thing that like I talked to the customer, like he's wearing a Metallica shirt, and I just walked up to him. I was like, "Yo, dude, so how much did you hate Saint Anger?" And he was like, "Dude, I fucking hated it." And I sold him trip pants. So that was the first thing I sold him.
Wow. Did he come in for trip pants? Or did he come in for the Saint Anger?
I think he might have been coming in for trip pants, and I was just facilitating that. But still,
You sold it to him.
yeah, when a car salesman makes a sale, people come to the car sales lot. It's not like he was grabbing people off the street.
Right. You weren't standing at the front door. Trip pants. You want trip pants?
Yeah.
Saint Anger?
Just gets everybody else.
Yeah, he walked in. He walked into Hot Topic wearing a Saint Anger, wearing a fucking Metallica shirt, and the Saint Anger, the hate for Saint Anger was strong during those days, man.
The song is called Saint Anger, or is
Yeah.
that an album, or what?
Well, they have a song called
Yeah.
Saint Anger, and the album is Saint Anger.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if both he hated.
It's
Well,
considered to be
the
like to
album
have
is
the
the
worst
worst one,
recorded
Metallica.
snare drum of like any record in existence.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's very infamous.
Is it like an electronic snare?
Nah, it's more like just a trash can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
like a
what it
tin
sounds
can.
like.
Like they wanted to go back to like kind of like a more grungy sound, but then it kind of like just fell apart.
Yeah, you don't remember that song? They played it at didn't they play it at Folsom Prison?
I don't know.
The music video.
Connor, you never really got into Metallica, did you?
Not a whole lot. I like One. Isn't that a song?
Oh, yeah. What a song.
Well,
Yeah,
one
that's-
is a.
I didn't know if you were trying to finish the sentence. I was waiting for you to say, "I like one song." One is fucking dope though.
That's good.
Yeah.
The music video was really good too.
Rainy days.
I don't know. I heard a version of one the other day that I cannot get out of my head. It like gets to like the hard part at the end. It's like, and he's like, "Gay ass taken in me." Like, wanna suck D. Like, it's so fucking funny, man. Sick of my wife. Wanna fuck guys.
Oh my god.
Color my face in jazz.
The first time I heard it, I was like, this is the funniest thing ever. And I've never been able to find it ever since I've heard it. I always find other gay versions of Metallica songs. And I'm like, what is this lane of just like a bunch of gay versions of Metallica songs?
Hey,
It's my new favorite thing, man, is just finding versions of Metallica songs that are just, the lyrics are just gay as fuck.
We all like what we like, you know?
Sick of my wife. What a fuck guy.
Oh no.
well, how's your week, guys?
Oh man, I just pretty much told you my week. I just watched Metallica and singing gay stuff.
What about you, Connor?
It's been okay. Yeah, I watched the new episode of Shogun. Really enjoyed that. The acting is so good in that show. The main actor, the main Japanese actor, gives such a powerful performance as like the main like authority figure that's in the show. Very, very cool. I'm wondering if it's going to end after one season or if there's going to be a second. I think there's at least 2 more episodes, if not a few more, probably. So really excited to see where that's going to go. And then, just playing games, Stronghold Crusader, playing through the story in that, just, mission by mission. Playing Helldivers 2 with Jackson. We do like an operation a day. It's like a little 3-mission thing, so you guys already know. And just working, building sick time, stuff like that, trying to not leave work early, That's a struggle. We all struggle with that, I think. But aside from that, it's been pretty good.
Had any crazy experiences at the laundromat lately?
No. Last time I went, there was nobody there, which sometimes is a blessing. Every time it happens, it's a blessing. I gotta be real, but it's like sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
What happens?
There's nobody there at the laundromat.
Oh, okay.
It's very rare.
Thought there's something crazy happened at the laundromat.
That's what happens when there is someone there.
Oh, okay.
No, that's more common than nobody being there.
Oh, nice.
Surprisingly, someone being there and it being weird.
Didn't you have a girl try to be like a prostitute a few years, like a couple months ago?
It was like a situation that was very weird that ended with I could be your mama or whatever like that. I'm not, Kyle, you're the one that's saying that it was a prostitution thing. It might have been, I'm not sure. It never got that far, so I'm not gonna say it was.
I could be your mama, Connor.
Yeah, but no, I don't have any news stories about the laundromat or anything like that.
You've been checking out that Pantheon show as well?
Yeah, I watched the first season of Pantheon. It's I think it's an AMC Plus show, I want to say.
Really? I think it's also on Amazon Prime, isn't it? Or
I think you can buy it on Amazon.
oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool show. It's about like people's like these people get forced to be uploaded into cyberspace pretty much and then become like AIs, but they degrade and stuff, and then like there's a family involved, and then there's this other kid that's like a clone of like a science genius, kind of like a computer genius, whatever one you want to pick, one of those guys that gets cloned, and then the weird thing is they try to raise him in the same manner of way that the first guy was raised. So like he had an abusive father that like really beat the crap out of his mother and stuff like that. So they have like these like actors that are like pretending to be in fights and stuff and like be a family and all this stuff. It's like very like mind gamey, manipulative type stuff, but it's really interesting. And then like you have all the stuff that goes on with the uploaded people wanting to become like free because they are enslaved,
God.
because like it's like why would you create an AI? It's to do work for you really fast, right?
Yeah.
So what they end up doing is like they upload these people and then like they simulate a day of work and then reset them. So it's like they didn't know that they experienced anything. They just go through the day. It's like they live the same day over and over and over again. and eventually some of them break out and break others out, and then there's like other nations that get involved, like Chinese ones. They're like a 3-man Chinese UI thing, but it's pretty cool. It's interesting, you know. But yeah, if you like cartoons, I guess it's an adult style cartoon. I think there's a lot of violence and, you know, like I said, you know, abuse, like spousal abuse. Even though it is like an act, there's still like the mom's like crazy. She like hits spoilers. The mom is so crazy, like the dad is supposed to like break her arm with like a hammer or something, and like he's like, okay, I'm just not gonna do this. This is crazy. This is too much. And she's like, give me that hammer, and she just bam breaks her own arm and shit. It's like, okay, some crazy shit, you know.
She's really invested.
Yeah. There's like this other, like, there's like different companies that are uploading people, you know. So one company that developed it has like a cleaner procedure, but no matter what, it kills you. The other company developed another procedure, but it's like more crude. Like the first one involves like a drill, you know, like going in and uploading your shit. This other one has like a giant laser that like maps out your head, but it punches like a big hole through your brain and just like millimeter by millimeter going down your brain. So like this dude is like, he's got his skull like taken off, you know, and it's got just like his brain exposed, and it just like starts going like joot, 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 and it's like starts showing like all of his neurons and stuff being mapped, and then like slowly all this blood starts coming out, and like his eyes start bleeding, and then like he goes from talking normal to like just like talking gibberish and stuff, and like the whole time the machine is just like continually mapping his brain, and then eventually he's like dead, but he's uploaded, so it's like it's pretty crazy. It's like some graphic stuff, you know.
Damn. What's the show called again?
It's called Pantheon. I think there's at least 2 seasons out. I've only watched the first season though.
Might
yeah.
check this out then.
Jackson's like brain punching.
Daddy lag.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, check it out if you want, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds interesting as hell. I definitely want to check it out.
But yeah, and of course the uploaded people, once they become free, they start to think of themselves as gods and stuff like that, because they can do all kinds of crazy stuff, you know, being on the internet and stuff. So pretty cool.
Man, sounds rad.
Yeah.
Anything else going on with your week?
No.
Okay. Ryan, what about you, man? Anything going on with your week?
It's been pretty good. I've been working at Freeman as a psychiatric nurse in a Stevens unit, which we get a lot of people that are come in with they're psychotic or manic or, you know, on meth, all kinds of stuff, you know, drugs. People that, you know, also the people that come in like incredibly drunk and have to detox as well. But I only have to work 3 days a week. Pretty cool. I work 12 hours those days, and it's stupid easy.
You work 3 days a week.
3 days a week.
You want to come work for me on your free time?
What? Yeah, but I mean, I can pick up extra shifts, and then it's like double my pay.
Hell yeah,
for
dude.
12 hours. So yeah, it's not bad.
Wow.
It's not bad at all. And it's super freaking easy, and it's so laid back, man. It's like the easiest job I've ever worked in my entire life. Besides having to deal with like shitheads, you know, they'll call like code 99s, which is like a unruly patient that is being, let's say, thank you, having issues, I guess. I don't know, like being combative or, you know,
Throwing fecal matter.
that does happen, yes. But last week, a guy did that, and they called code 99. I was sitting on.
He threw his poo?
No, not through his poo. He was
Okay.
fighting people. I was sitting with the patient, and then they call it on the intercom. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I looked down the hall over the nurse's station. I was like, you know, can someone come sit with this patient? And I get down there. Nothing happens. So then they end up calling it again. And they finally switch me, like, you gotta go. So I run over there because there's like no guys during the day except for me and another friend, and he wasn't there on that day. So I run over there, and this guy's like maybe Kyle's height and built, you know,
6'2"
like
at least?
6'2", 6'3". He's built, you know, he's kind of muscular, maybe weighs like 260, 280.
Real handsome.
Definitely not. He was on meth.
Beard? Question mark.
No, no. But I get over there and he's pushing up against our nurse. He's like, shoving her and that, like, and she's.
Is he getting a sexual shove in?
No, definitely
Okay.
not. Wants to beat up on people because he thinks he's big and bad.
Okay.
So I get up there. I get up there. Get behind him. Like have my gloves on. Like I'm
Is
gonna
this a
grab him.
sexual get behind him
Yes,
with
it
gloves
is.
on?
Yeah, 100%.
The old reach around.
The maintenance guy runs up. I'm
Gonna make you submit.
I want to get my candy at work.
So
All right, I got you. Start squealing. That's what you should have done. It's just been like, start squealing.
So the maintenance guy comes up and he's trying to help out, runs up, and he shoves them over to the side. I'm like, well, shit. Now I got to do something.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. So I was like, and he was like spouting off. He's like, oh, no, you motherfuckers can do anything. He's like, no one's here big enough to beat me. And I was like, grabbed him. And I was like, they don't make you big enough. And I freaking grabbed him and I picked him up and just fucking slammed him. Then as I picked him up off the ground, he's like, oh, fuck, no. And his head bounces off the concrete floor. Like 100% I was slammed down. He's like, oh, my fucking head. But I was wondering what was going through his mind after this all happened. I was like, I wonder what he was thinking when I picked him up off the ground and then slammed him down. He's probably like, oh shit. Because like on the camera, the security guards later that night, I went and talked to him and they're like, yeah, it was funny. We were watching the review because we weren't here and you see where the camera angle's at and you see all the people around there and then you see you pick him up and then his legs are like this. like on the ground, dude. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. And then also saved somebody last week with had to do chest compressions and stuff. They started going to cardiac arrest, which is pretty cool. So
That's cool, man.
yeah, that was cool. That was a better highlight, not the beating up on people. But they're not going to hurt people. Like we make you sign a whole contractual agreement saying you're not going to hurt yourself or hurt yourself or anybody else in there. So I mean, if you do that, we're liable.
Free game.
Yeah, free game. at
You're
that point.
free game
Yeah,
if you-
literally at that point. But there's all kinds of crazy shit you see, man. Like people freaking. I guess it's just a base of psychosis, but like eating their own shit and stuff. It happens. It's gross as fuck.
Took me years to stop.
You love the taste.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Good.
It's like more of like a psychosis than your body thinking you have an iron deficiency. So people, that's what they do. So it's kind of weird.
That's why I did it. I didn't have enough iron. I was like, man, my poop.
But other on
What if I really started doing that? Started eating my own poop.
Take the fuck out.
You guys wouldn't want to be my friends anymore?
hey, bro, why you send my food request, bro?
Fucking calling Ryan, dude. Like Jackson's eating his poop.
I'm like, oh, yeah, he's gonna send him over there.
Jackson's eating his poop. He wants to know, will you still be his friend?
And do you have a bed at the Stevens unit?
We do.
Nice.
But other than that, I mean, like, work's pretty cool. It's super easy. The people I work with are really chill, and I mean, like, I just sit around most of the time. If nothing's happening, play on my phone, so it's not like a big deal.
Can you explain something to me? The only time I've ever been to a Stevens unit, one of my friends was like ODing or whatever, and I saved his fucking life. But the only time I've been there, dude.
Okay, we gotta chill with everybody, saving people's lives.
Look, dude.
Chill, dude.
Look, dude.
Did you say-
Sometimes let them die.
Look, man.
Sometimes you just got to be like, yo, God's calling.
But there's this big black dude walking around. He looked like he could have been a fucking like linebacker or some shit. But like he had this like neck brace thing on, but it looked like it was made out of skin. And it was like super tall, and it went up to like halfway to the back of his head, and it was like in a cone shape. And it was almost like it was like a support for his head, so it couldn't go further back.
Yeah.
But it was made out of skin. Do you know what that was?
I haven't seen one, but it's probably so he doesn't smack his head on the wall.
But why was it made out of skin?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably flesh colored, right?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know,
I don't
man,
know,
but-
man. They probably do that so people, because a lot of people they like to pick on people, even if like, depending if anything looks wrong with them or that. Some people come in there and they just want to look for a fight, so they'll start saying. So if it looks skin colored and stuff, maybe they want to do that because it wouldn't be as noticeable as some people. Like, oh, unless they're like really close or like they see that, you know what I'm saying? So because some people they do just single out certain people. Like I've had people come in there and they've killed 3 people, 4 people.
And they're looking to kill Ryan.
No, well, like they're chill as fuck, but well, they killed good people. I would tell you, so they can I'm like, okay, great, you could kill those people. That's cool, man. Like that's who you should go after if you're going after people like people are abusive or pedos, stuff like that. All you dude, you got them. I mean, I don't think anybody really was like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't do that to those guys, but. I mean, like the moment the pedos or anything like that go to jail and any inmate finds out, person's dead. They're getting killed. Like every single time, 100%.
I propose that we form a big cat squad that will hunt these people down.
Cat squad.
Yeah, big
Jungle cats?
So yeah, all types of panthers, jaguars, lions.
You're trying to say we should
tigers.
bring back the Coliseum, gladiatorial Coliseum,
Yeah,
Now
but
that you
they
mention
don't get their freedom.
and we're only throwing people in there that deserve it, guaranteed, like 100% convicted.
But other than that, I mean, like,
Who decides it though?
Who decides it?
Who decides it? A jury of their peers?
America decides it.
vote now. 876-655.
That's exactly how it'll go. It'll be like, send a text message to this.
Opt in for.
Crazy Frog will be
extra
on there and be
votes.
like, bing, 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 bing. We're about to feed a bunch of pedos to some lions. Blah, 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 blah.
But other than that, I mean, like, the work's been good. Good luck on this.
What's going to happen to those sexual predators down there? Tony the Tiger? They're right.
Oh, shit, dude. Man. Been playing some games. Played some Helldivers, obviously. Helldivers is a great game.
So good.
It was really good. Been playing some Dragon's Dogma 2. Also really good. I don't really care about the whole, oh, no, there's, microtransactions. It's whatever. You don't have to buy them. Mm-hmm. You get the stuff. It's just stuff so you can get the stuff earlier in game. You can still unlock the stuff. This is no big issue. Like, well, you don't have to pay for it unless you want to pay for it. And if you're doing that, you're done.
Yeah, and you're a whale, and you're just
Yeah.
throwing money away.
Yeah, that's your choice, and I don't know why people get upset about it. It's like, well, it's because they're there. Okay, cool. We don't have to buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard they're pretty plentiful. All the things that you could buy in the store are pretty. You can find them like crazy.
I'm stocked up on I never even thought about paying for stuff on there. Like you just do the quest, you get some of the stuff that. The main thing is the port crystals that can teleport around because there's only 2 places you can actually teleport to in the entire game, and the port crystals you can buy those, but you can only have 10, and you can get 6 of them in game, and you're not going to need any more than that. And if you need any more than that, then that's on you. Because you can pick them up and move them places, so it's certainly no big deal. Just put them in the main cities and then walk places so you can get levels. Because max level is like 999.
Damn.
Yeah,
What?
it's ridiculous. But that, and then I went and seen the new Godzilla.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually liked it. It was pretty good.
Compared to the other Godzilla that you recently saw.
-1?
-1, yeah.
No comparison. -1 was 100% better.
God, I want to see it so bad still.
-1 was phenomenal. Like I would say, it's even if
A legit movie.
it's a great movie. The amount of money they put into it wasn't a lot, and the quality that was made out of the movie was awesome. Like I wish more movies that are being released didn't have to put so much money into them to make them good, like they did with that movie. That movie was just that good. The way the music panned out and any like crucial point in the movie, and like all like the actors did a great job of portraying a lot of their emotions, even like because I mean it's still in Japanese, so you get like subtitles or you can get that. It's like even they just portrayed it really well, and everything that happened in the show and the movie was really, really good. So, and like there's points in it, it's like, oh, Godzilla is a bad guy. Like he has to die. He needs to. Something needs to be done about this, and like you get a lot of that feeling like of dread and like false hope and shit in there watching that. And I've only seen it in the regular like color version when it's all not black and white, and then I watched it in black and white as well, which it makes it feel like it's an older, like the old 54 Godzilla.
Hey, there's some. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I was gonna say there's some movies that are badass in black and white.
Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road being one of them. That movie's sweet in black and white.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, son's playing soccer and going to his soccer stuff. He had a soccer game on Saturday, and they were 12-1. Fucking whipped their ass, dude. I was like, okay. I was like, this is like, I'm like, it must be bad being other parents. Like, you did a good job today at your soccer game. You fucking got your ass beat.
You're a regular old Mike Trout.
Yeah. Other than that, man, it's been pretty chill, and I don't really have any complaints about what's happened. Just hanging out. I went to North Carolina too for a wedding. It was cool.
North Carolina. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I went there beginning of March, and
Was there any Tar Heels memorabilia at this wedding? No Tar Heel themed anything.
no.
Good.
No, it was really cool. The venue was really nice. It's from my friend that I met playing Destiny a long time ago, and been friends with him for a long time. And I went down there as one of his groomsmen. His dad was his best man, and then it was like his nephew, and then me. So if it wasn't his dad, I would have been his best man.
Okay.
But I think
Damn, when you met this guy
You
playing
should have beat up
Destiny?
his dad.
Destiny 1 back at the end of Destiny 1.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know, what was it? What was the last 2 expansions? King's Fall? Was that the last one? No, it was the one right before Wrath of the Machine.
Right
Sure that
before
one
Wrath of the
was.
Machine?
Yeah, it was like right before it. The Rise of Iron, I think.
That's the Wrath of the Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like right before like right before Rise of Iron. I don't know, because we did the whole beginning part of that together, and then we did some raids and stuff, and then we've been playing games ever since, Rocket League, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was really cool. His wife's a teacher, and he went out there, did a sick, nasty, like beginning Hot for Teacher solo, like before he walked out. It was really cool as fuck. Other than
Nice.
that, it was a good time. Just spent 5 days down there, and it's really, really nice down there. It was beautiful, and the environment, like the air you breathe, is like refreshing, actually. Yeah, like
Better air?
Yeah, better air. Dude,
Oh
100%.
shit.
Yeah, like I was like, man, I came back here. I was like, it's like I feel like shit. Like, you know, after a day, I was like, I feel terrible.
Was it out in the country or?
Yeah, it was like kind of out in the country.
Okay.
Like it was like 20 minutes from Greensboro and 20 minutes from Charlotte. So it was actually like, you know, really, really cool down there. And then it's like 45 minutes from the ocean. So it's not even that bad.
Nice.
So yeah, it was cool. Other than that, yeah, had a good time.
Nice.
Nice.
Glad you made it back.
Yeah, made it back safe. First time flying too. That was a treat. I've never flown before, and that was it was stressful as fuck actually.
Good.
Like wearing my backpack, trying to like figure out if I could fit in the fucking space above my seat. Yeah, no, it was stressful.
Damn.
And
Did it
layovers
fit?
was stupid. Yeah, it fit. I barely. It was like I like push it in there and like finagle it in there, and then my layovers were terrible too because like I had to sit there for like Charlotte. So I flew from Greensboro to Charlotte, and that's a 30-minute flight. So I fly there, and then from takeoff and land, we don't get to like maximum altitude. We land, and then I had a 3.5-hour layover sitting in fucking Charlotte.
Damn.
I was like, oh, this is great. So I just sat there and just like read manga and played on my Switch, and then a 2-hour flight from here to Springfield, or from there to Springfield. Yeah.
Damn.
Layovers were terrible. But like the first flight flying there, layovers were like, like 40 minutes. And I was like, okay, I get to my area, maybe I grab a bite to eat, and then I'm on the flight. And it's expensive too. I got airport food's expensive. Panda Express, $15 for a rice bowl.
Oof.
I was like, no fucking way am I buying stuff here anymore. I was like, that's too damn expensive because I hear Joplin and go, rice bowl, $7. That's with a drink. Rice bowl there, $15, no drink.
Bastards.
So, but yeah, man. How was your week, Kyle?
It's been pretty good, man. It's been filled with a lot of Invincible and fucking Horizon Forbidden West. Invincible, like I watched the newest episode for last week. I haven't watched the season finale yet, but I was just like, man, I'm tired waiting. Like I want to get as much of this in me as I can. So I started reading the graphic novels. I'm on volume 4 or volume 5 right now. I have the first 2 volumes up here.
They're brutal.
Yeah. But thank you for those, Jackson. But it's great, dude. It's pretty much exactly like the TV show. You know, there's a couple things that are different, but it's like perfect. His mom definitely is a lot more sad and shit in the comic book after Omni-Man does what he does to Mark, you know, and to her. She's definitely more turned up in the book, like drinking and shit, and like pretty fucked up. But I love it. Invincible is such a great like story. I'm loving the crap out of it.
What's crazy, I went to the gas station right before I came here where I got my Fuego.
Right.
And the guy behind the counter, like he looked like a dude who's like maybe 10 years older than me. And he saw my shirt and he was like, that's the first time I've ever seen anyone wear an Invincible shirt. And I was like, yeah, dude. And he was like, I asked him, I was like, have you ever seen the show? And he's like, nah, I've read the first 2 issues though. Like, when you get up there, and he's like, I read the first 2 issues and then I just kind of fell off of it. Like, nothing against the comic. It was just like, I just fell off of reading it for some reason. And I told him, I was like, dude, you need to watch the show, man. It's not for kids, man. It's like 100% not for kids at all. Like I was wanting to watch that show, but my nephew was wanting to watch me play video games. And so whenever I have my nephew in my room and he's watching me play video games, I can't watch Invincible or anything like that because I think if I were to see that as a kid, like some of the crazy gruesome stuff like that, if I would have saw that in what I thought was a kid's cartoon, that would fuck me up, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah, dude. If I would have saw the scene of that one small chick, I don't want to wait. Okay, you've caught up on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We were talking about, me and Kyle were talking about this the other day.
yeah, whenever that chick gets 8 or whatever. Oh man, I can see my nephew like really going. He would have been freaking out.
I'll teach you to come in my room again.
Okay.
There you go.
No, you go.
There you go.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that snake guy, he's coming for you. You know, really freak your nephew out.
You would be good to your parents.
That Lizard King, whatever his name is.
Yeah, and that Rex dude goes crazy in that part, man.
Gets his freaking
Really cool.
arm bit off. Like,
Yeah,
insane, man.
it's freaking brutal, man. Like, yeah,
Yeah, if you would have saw that part, yeah. Him getting up with that bullet hole in his head and all that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. See, I don't think it would have scarred me as a kid because I saw a lot of crazy stuff, you know, as a kid. So I think I'd be all right.
Yeah, one thing that fucked me up as a kid, or not really fucked me up, but I thought was graphic as hell, was the scene in Kill Bill. Like when it goes all anime, when Irin Ishii or whatever, like showing her backstory. Like that
Yeah.
part for me was like, damn, this is hardcore. I can't like, man. you
Yeah.
know?
I say if Nightmare on Elm Street didn't mess me up, then nothing will. You know, people
Yeah.
getting like thrown to the ceiling and then their guts slashed open and stuff. It's like, it doesn't get much worse than that.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I watched this movie called Once Upon a Forest. It's a cartoon movie, and basically the premise of that is a nuclear waste truck. It's how all these movies start out.
Eight-legged freaks. Yeah.
Yeah, nuclear waste truck freaking tips over, starts spilling like all this waste out into the forest, And there's just one moment in the movie where you just see this green haze going through and it's killing all the plants. And then it works its way to like, you know, all the burrows of like where all the animals are living. And you just immediately know they're dead. That scarred me for life when I was a kid, man.
Dang.
And that was all just like dead plants. It went over a hole. I know they're dead now. Why? I'm pretty sure that movie's called Once Upon a Forest. I might be wrong, but
I believe you, Jack.
there's
I believe
going to be some YouTubers out there who are going to be like, dude, I know what you're talking about. Did you also see, what's it called? The movie with the toaster? The Brave Little Toaster? I'm like, yeah, dude. It's also terrifying.
Toasters shouldn't be able to live.
Lamps? Fuck them. Blakey is a bitch. But, yeah. So Once Upon a Forest fucked me up. And if that's going to fuck me up as a kid, probably shouldn't let him watch Invincible. More than anything, I think Aliens fucked me up the most, though. Because I had, like, the worst xenomorph dreams, like, as a kid.
thought you'd be into those.
Huh?
Thought you'd be into that kind of thing.
I mean, that's probably what gave me my fixation on horror now. It's because
Okay.
I watched it as a kid and I became so scared of it. And then once I triumphed over being scared of it, I was like, yeah, fuck horror. I'm the man now.
I'm horror.
Yeah, I'm the horror. So, yeah. I'm thinking about xenomorphs now, and I'm going to have some bad nightmares tonight. I know it.
You finished your week? You got anything else going on?
No,
No.
I don't. Jackson saw me fight that elephant in Horizon Forbidden West earlier. Did you watch me fight that thing? Like, or did you look away most of it?
I was looking at my phone like the entire time that you were playing because I was like, I'll find out when I play it.
Right. Yeah, man, that elephant fight is so fucking.
I was just vibing to the metal music that you were playing and trying to find
You're playing on PC.
like stuff on my phone.
Yeah, I play it on PC.
How's it running on there?
It runs pretty damn good. I also like modded frame generation into the game. The 30 series cards aren't supposed to have frame generation, but I modded AMD's FSR into it just from the Nexus Mods website.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so now it was running at like 60 FPS because I run every game at 1440p. So it was running at like 60 FPS, 70 FPS, somewhere around there. But with the frame generation, it's running at like 100 frames a second.
It's not bad.
Looking real good. Yeah, the game, it just plays so good and it just feels so good. It's such a great game. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to play the second one.
You never played it?
It's good.
It's
I was
really
waiting for it to
good.
come on PC because I didn't really get it on PS. I wasn't going to get it on PS5 because I would have played it. I still haven't played Spider-Man either, but I've watched a lot of stuff on it, so it's not really.
It's the way Sony's doing their thing right now.
Just waiting.
They've realized that they got to release their games on PC,
Yeah.
especially with how Helldivers did.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
big
yeah.
time.
And
It
it's-
shows they need to do day and date with their games.
Yeah, because
They
the
really
live
need
service
to.
they have for freaking Helldivers, they didn't expect it to be that big.
No.
And servers were crashing. You couldn't even log into the game. Like that's where because I played the first whole week fine, and then it just blew up. Everybody started getting into it because they started seeing all these videos about it, like TikTok, Facebook, whatever, and then or on Reddit, and then it just blew up. And then like the next couple days after like it blew up on Reddit and Facebook and all other places, it's like you couldn't even log in, and then until they fixed the servers. Then people having to stay logged in, so they sit down there on a ship, like logged in the game, and no one can log in because no one would log out. So
But it looks like they're also. Did you shut that door? It looks like they're also going to release like not Uncharted, but like God, what's their other big game?
Last of Us.
Last of Us Part 2 on PC here pretty soon.
I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
Because they're going to try to capitalize on the success of when this second season comes out.
We got to.
But I don't know if people are going to like that second season, man.
It's not going to be what they want.
No, because Pedro Pascal was only on set for like a couple days or whatever. It's like that should have been a red flag for people. Like,
Why the
So they've already shot his stuff.
I think so. Yeah, he was only on set for a few days.
So what happened? Like what? I know I've seen something about it, but what happened exactly with Pedro and the whole entire thing?
Have you played the second game?
I played the second game. So is it?
Don't spoil anything. But
So is it pertaining to the second game stuff?
yeah, I mean, if they're shooting the second season, he's only there for a few days. It's for a reason. You know what
Oh,
I'm
so
saying?
this is going to the second game on the second season.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seems like
I thought it was gonna be the other half of the first game.
No, the first game is the first season. Did you watch it?
It's not all of it.
Yeah.
it
Is
does end where the first game
Yeah.
ends. Yeah.
Yeah, because it ends with Ellie like asking Joel like, "Did this happen?" And he lies, and that's how the first game ends.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking because he. Never mind. I like he does something to that doctor in the first one too.
Yep, it's the very end, and then the
Yeah.
second game they re-show that from like another
Okay.
point of view.
Then, okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's only be like one season a game. I guess maybe.
I don't know. I think they break the second season up into 2 seasons. Personally,
Yeah, because there is part.
that
two.
second game is long as long as a horse's penis.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the. I didn't even finish the second game.
second game.
second
There's a
game,
lot.
right,
There's a lot happening.
The second game is hardcore, dude. It goes places, but it is rough.
It is incredibly rough and like
It's
just
a gut punch the whole time.
it's man. There's so many
heavy
good
shit.
things that I have to say about that game, just because
do I.
like there's so much shit you get to do, and it's just like putting you in so many intense situations throughout the like once you get to the part of the end of the game after the halfway point, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you think the game's over, and,
And
it's
then-
like, no,
it's not.
I still
Like,
have like
oh,
another
like,
10,
what?
15 hours. Okay, here we go.
I was like, man, this is the end for real, and I was like, then it's like, oh, this happens. Like, holy shit!
Yeah,
what?
then it's just like 10 hours of sad. It's like, here we go. Like
Oh, like,
10
oh
hours
my
of hardcore sad. Like,
yeah, it was crazy, dude.
but God, I want to play it again.
yeah,
Like,
PC playing it.
yeah. Just the way they do like plants and stuff, and the way they make them move and stuff, and like the wind and like the way they do all their physics and stuff is just next level. Nobody does the way they do
So
dogs, like any of that stuff.
I noticed yesterday.
It's crazy. Like
Naughty
Yesterday-
Dog does dogs.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday, the day
they do
before,
dogs well.
when I was playing Dragon's Dogma, because I haven't seen it in any other game where like the floral or anything like that moves like really good with wind. Dragon's Dogma, I was playing in this forested area a little bit, and there's like a little opening, and a dragon comes down, and then I'm like a little higher up so I can see down there, and like when the dragon like flaps its wings to get up, the whole entire area of the grass just starts folding and rippling. I was like, dude, I haven't seen this since like Last of Us. Like how good it looked.
Wind tech.
I was like, dude, this is badass.
Hell yeah.
So like, I was like, man, it really made me want to play it again. Like when I seen that the other day, I was like, yeah, I can't wait for that. So
I'm waiting for it to get really optimized before I play it.
yeah, it'll probably be like a week or two, maybe longer, depending on how. I mean, Helldivers is pretty well optimized actually. Which I'm surprised about for being it was really good ported. So I mean, maybe Sony will just also be on top of it because I don't know. They want people to.
Dragon's Dogma is not Sony's though.
No. I'm talking about like with Helldivers. Helldivers was optimized. No, Dragon's Dogma was not. Everybody had issues with it being optimized. You walk into a city and main city and it's like 30 FPS max, and it's just chugging. So
Very Star Wars Jedi out.
Jedi Survivor.
I heard-
I heard that was also not very well optimized.
Yeah.
No, it ran like garbage. Jackson still has never played it because it ran bad for him when it first came out.
Still runs bad.
Still runs bad. Yeah.
I don't like walking in any kind of city because it's just like, why is this
Stuttery.
running like shit?
Stuttery mess.
Such a good story though.
Speaking of a story that was okay and then kind of went like into a weird direction, did you guys see they're already making another Matrix movie?
Really? What's it called?
They just, I guess they just like announced it or whatever. Variety had a story about it. But yeah, they're supposedly they got a director right now, and they're
The Matrix 5, the dead horse and my stick. I don't know. I don't know.
Matrix remix. Because it's got to start with right?
does it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Reloaded, Revolution, and then
Rematrixed.
Rematrix.
Rematrixed.
Okay.
Matrix again.
remade.
Matrix, the one.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, dude.
You think-
Matrix 5G. It's gonna be Matrix 5, right? Yeah, Matrix 5G.
You think they continued the story of this newest one? Did you watch it, Connor?
Yeah.
You think that? Did you watch it? Too?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay, but it's not great. But I thought it was okay. But do you think they continued the story of this last one, or do you think they just start over?
So they ended with Neo and Trinity both being the one, right?
Yeah, they both became the one.
I watched it. I gotta say, guys, I gave it about 1 out of 10. Like I hated almost every bit of it.
Man, there was some good stuff in it. Like the new dude they got to play Morpheus, he was pretty good as Morpheus.
The new Smith was pretty good.
He was okay.
I mean, there's no way to really replace Hugo Weaving, you know? He's like such an iconic actor, so it's
good,
like you really can't replace him. But I mean, for a new guy just doing a different take on Smith is not exactly Smith. It's like, all right. Because he's not Smith in that, you know, but he is Smith. So, I don't know. I'm going to say it's going to be called The Trials of Trinity. It's going to be mainly a focus on Trinity, and then she's going to have to overcome something without the help of Neo. He's going to be trapped or something. It's going to be very Trinity-centric. She's going to do the heartbeat thing. She's going to, like, restart his heart.
Oh my God, Connor. I bet you're totally correct.
She's having visions of Neo falling out of a fucking building. The skyscraper. Oh, man. Yeah.
You know,
It's going to be great.
how the movie's been going really wouldn't. Yeah, I also wouldn't throw it past them. We're doing a whole new trilogy.
A Trinity.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I think they just need to restart it and just do kind of like what they did in the first movie, but just do it for a new era. You know, like if you're gonna redo it, because they're going to, it makes money. If you're gonna redo it. You know what I'm saying? Don't continue the story.
I think they should do like what I think they should do. They should do the prior system that like a failed attempt, you know, not the one where it succeeds, but like one where they almost succeed. The one isn't the real one, you know.
They're gonna succeed.
What?
Nothing.
They're gonna succeed. They could succeed.
I don't know. To me, I've not really been a fan of anything the Wachowskis has made since the very first Matrix. As a kid, I liked the second and third one, but as I've grown up, I've grown to not like the second and third one at all.
You realize that
This is
it's
the
really the
second
first
one.
one that's the banger.
Yeah, it's just the first one that's freaking awesome, and every Wachowski project I've seen since then, Sense8, the new Matrix that I could think of.
Revelation?
I'm just was not a fan of any of it. I'm just like, man, what the fuck is going on?
But that doesn't answer the fucking question. What do you? I didn't really answer a question, but what do you want for a new Matrix movie, Jack?
I don't want a new Matrix
That's not
movie.
an answer. But what do you want? Because they're making one, what would you want from a new Matrix movie?
For them to hand it over to new directors and writers and tell them, hey, completely reboot this and pretend that the second Matrix movie never happened and start right after the first one again. Bring back, what's his name?
Lawrence
to play
Fishburne?
Morpheus. Yeah. Just, yeah. That's what I would do.
Would you de-age him?
Would I de-age him?
CGI, baby.
Nah.
No.
But there's a way that you could work it to, actually, you probably could de-age him whenever he's in the Matrix. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
And then whenever he's not in the Matrix, he's old man Neo. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. I don't want a new Matrix. It's like, I want the Wachowskis to stop making stuff. or I want them to start making stuff that's good. And tell you what, I just want the Wachowskis to make it good.
Give us great action with a good story that's smart, but not too like up your own butt about it, you know?
I feel like Hollywood is just kind of like letting them do whatever because they're kind of like one of the first people in Hollywood to kind of like, you know.
Don't say it, Jackson. Don't say it.
Yeah, you don't have to go any further.
But I'm just like, man, everything I keep watching from these guys, I'm like, man, it's not even like halfway
Well,
good.
here's the
It's
thing:
like,
they're only a producer on it,
all right.
and it's only one of them. So, but it's got a totally new director and writer and all that stuff.
I don't know. If it was anything closely resembling to the last one, then I'm not gonna like it at all. So
Yeah, it has to be better than the last one. I agree.
It's going to be made by Drew Goddard, who is going to write the script and direct it. And it's executive produced by Lana Wachowski.
you know the movie that I want to have a sequel of?
What?
I want the sequel to freaking District 9, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like that movie was set up for a sequel that we're never gonna get.
I agree.
I want another Constantine.
We might get that.
That one probably will
They were
happen.
talking about it, and I thought they canceled it.
Well,
Really?
J.J. Abrams will probably will that into
Existence.
he'll probably will
I
it into existence.
I really like the first one. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's great. I think Keanu would be down for it too. He was-
Oh, yeah, I already said he was. Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's in pre-production right now. For,
Keanu Reeves wants to go back to smoking again, man. And he's like, if I get into the Constantine movie, I can start smoking Marlboros and Camels again.
He seems like a very genuine dude. So
Every scene I'm in, I had to have a cigarette. You have no idea. I don't know. That's my Keanu Reeves. What do you got a problem with my Keanu Reeves?
I'm gonna rip the tar out of your lungs, Jackson.
If you do that. I don't know. Stop it. Stop letting me talk. My brain's going blank.
So are we gonna do the band thing?
We can do the band thing. You guys want to do the band
Let's do
thing?
it.
Because I have one in my head.
go for it.
All right.
Super band.
Super band. So I proposed the idea of like, all right, everyone can make their own super band with band members of whoever they choose, but they have to be a part of the band in some way. I want Claudio Sanchez on lead guitar and lead vocals, Geddy Lee on bass guitar and background vocals, and tell me that would be an amazing duo to hear. Eric Prado on drums. Of course, it's going to be Eric Prado on drums. I will play secondary guitar, like, you know, rhythm guitar. I couldn't think of the word rhythm for a second. I would play a rhythm guitar, but I would also play two other instruments. I would play keyboard that plays like, I don't know, you know, organ and all that stuff. And anytime I'm playing the keyboard, I immediately put on friggin' shades, you know, like Stevie Wonder. I put on Stevie Wonder shades anytime I get onto that. And I also play like, what's that thing? Like sliding steel guitar. It's like the lap guitar.
Okay, yeah.
But I'd play licks that go with the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, dude.
That was the band that I was thinking of. And yeah, and our band would just be, I don't know, it'd be Russian Coheed and Cambria, but like maybe ×3 on the progression as far as like, I don't know, crazy licks or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Do you have like a stack of like the keyboard and then like the flat guitar thing above it, like, or like kind of like adjacent to it, or do you have like a over here like a corner setup where you do one then the other?
Figured I'd probably do corner setup.
Corner setup.
I'll probably grab that scorpion thing that nothing more has. I'll be like, all right, I'll figure something out.
scorpion?
Yeah, the scorpion thing.
It's freaking sick.
I'll go to Author and Punisher. I'll steal his gadgets too. Be like, all right, I'm just gonna have like a fucking mech suit that happens to be a musical instrument at the same time.
Nice.
You know what? I take it all back. It's just me in a mech suit. It's a mech suit that can create a bunch of crazy music.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Mine, lead singer, is going to be Ozzy. Because, like,
Yeah, he's too good.
he's got the creepiest fucking best voice. Like, Ozzy's the shit. Okay. And then
Anytime you try to collaborate with them, you'd be like, yeah, and that's gonna be an A.
No more tears.
Yeah. As soon as he gets to singing, all of a sudden he's crystal clear.
I'm going to have, obviously, the bass player from Rush, Geddy fucking Lee. I mean, I can't choose anybody else. I fucking
Good.
love Rush. My guitar player is going to be Wes
Borland?
Wes Borland from fucking Limp Bizkit. Yeah, dude.
As soon as you said West, I was like, West Borland, of course.
Yeah, dude. And then my drum player is Dave fucking Grohl, dude. Dave Grohl.
That rolls a man, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him slapping that shit. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be playing the cymbals, just the cymbals. Okay, like a monkey.
Monkeys, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and that's gonna be my whole thing. Just lots of front flips and back flips with the cymbals. We're gonna have Lizzo on flute. She's not gonna be singing. She's just playing flute.
And she only plays the Shire theme.
Yep. Then we're gonna bring back Chester from Linkin Park, and he's gonna be up there also providing backup vocals. And then fuck it, we'll have Mike Shinoda as well doing a little bit of rapping over rock.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That's my band.
Hell's
Did,
yeah.
did I miss anybody?
Nah.
I don't think so, no.
I think you got everybody.
Well, okay. I'm gonna have a trio of backup singers, so it's gonna be Anthony Kiedis, fucking Mike Shinoda, and Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Sorry, there you go.
Okay. I guess I gotta be different now because I was gonna go Ozzy, but I guess I can go Chris Cornell.
Ooh,
I
good
know he's
choice.
dead, but you
Yep.
got to pick a dead guy as well. So
He was friends with Chester as well.
okay, so we'll go with him. Guitar, man, I'd say Jimi Hendrix. It's a
Oh,
little,
you
bit,
motherfucker!
a little bit of a cop out, but I know he's really good. So it's like,
I can tell what's going on in Jackson's brain. He's thinking, well, man, if we would have done Dead Rockers, I could have made a fat list too.
hey, dude, you want me to have no guitar player, Jackson?
I want you to pick one that's still breathing. I hate cheats.
I guess I'd be on drums. I'd like to also to have the guys from Daft Punk to be on synth.
Oh, hell's yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We missed out on that one.
sure did.
Yep. But yeah, I'd mainly be a funk band. I'd like to get Paul Rudd involved. So like what I was thinking was no, what I was actually gonna do is
Slap at the bass.
exactly what I was thinking is team him and Geddy Lee up together and do a standing bass. Have Geddy
Okay.
Lee on the top, on the neck, and then have Paul Rudd down there slapping.
Okay, I see what's going on, like a big cello.
Yeah, kind of. It's a standing bass.
Yes.
The world's tallest bass that requires two people to operate it. Mm-hmm. I got you. I feel you.
It doesn't even have to be the big. It doesn't even necessarily need to require two people to operate it. It just has two people doing it. That's
Okay, I got you.
so yeah. No size constraints there. But yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah.
It's a good band, Connor.
And Taylor Swift performs all of her Eras tour while we're on.
All right.
Go worldwide on this one.
Yeah, we're breaking through on this one.
Right, Joe.
So
What do you got?
Come on,
Go-
Lizard Daddy.
Taylor's opening for us.
it's crazy, dude.
It's just the 4-hour show.
So my drummer would probably also be Dave Grohl because Dave Grohl's fucking badass. If I was going to choose another one that wasn't Dave Grohl, it'd probably be the Rev because Rev was an amazing drummer, even though he liked doing his drugs a little too much. Guitarist, probably Matt Heafy with some backup vocals from him. He's from Trivium. He's really good. Singer and also guitarist would be Jack Black. Love Jack Black.
Power move.
Yeah, love Jack Black. Bassist would be Les Claypool from Primus because he's phenomenal.
Yeah. He's probably on the Mount Rushmore of bass players, if I'm honest.
Legend.
Fuck. And what I would be doing? I don't know what I'd be doing. Fucking playing that little what is that thing Jack Black plays? A little fucking
Pan flute?
no that the little like plastic toy one.
Recorder.
No,
I know exactly what you're talking
you know what I'm
about.
talking about that fucking thing you did on.
It's shaped like
It's like a saxophone.
yeah, it's shaped like a saxophone, but it's got pre-recorded sound
Yeah.
noises on it with buttons.
Oh, like a kid's toy thing?
Yeah, it's like called a roxophone or something like that.
Yes,
I don't know.
dude, yes.
Yeah.
Didn't he play that on Conan or
Yeah, he
something?
did.
Yeah.
It's called the. Fuck, what if I was called though? You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing. That's what I'm playing. I'm just-
I know someone that had one of those, and I would play around with it as a kid. It was like I don't know, my uncle had one.
Weird.
yeah.
Well, it's technically my cousins, but
Let's hope it was.
they weren't fucking with it, so I was fucking with it.
He was fucking with it. Oh, okay, you were too.
With 8 side female vocals, going with Jack Black from
Paramore.
Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm.
Okay.
She's also really good. She's phenomenal too. Yeah, that's what I got.
Nice.
What I got.
That's what I got.
You guys want to go ahead and move into a yo, dude? Check this out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeep.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out.
Yo, good.
Yo, dude, check this out. White House wants Moon to have its own time zone. Because get this, it moves quicker than Earth's time by 58.7 microseconds every day. So that means it needs its own time zone for future missions to synchronize correctly.
Huh.
Moon time, baby.
Moon time.
I don't see why everyone can't just get on the same fucking clock and then everyone can just start bragging about what time that they party at. But like, man, it's all about 2 a.m. party, bro. That's when the happening starts. 2 a.m. in Missouri. I don't know. All right, yo, dude, check this out. Jesse Plemons, as many people know as Todd from Breaking Bad, and also going to be in the upcoming movie Civil War.
He's also in the Game Night movie
Yep.
as the cop.
Yep.
The cop guy.
This is a fantastic character of his, too.
Pretty funny.
I just recently discovered he's also in that fucking movie Like Mike. You remember that movie?
Yeah, he's like the bully inside the yeah.
So like brought that to my attention today. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, when Anakin watches it from time to time because he's a kid, and every time I'm like, there's fucking Jesse Plemons. He's also in that Black Mirror episode that they're redoing. Or
Yeah, the
making another
USS
episode.
Callister.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to be doing a part 2 for that. He's not going to be in it for obvious reasons.
right.
But
What's that?
watch that one episode, man.
It's really.
I did watch it. I just can't remember why. Did they like?
Oh,
Spoilers, don't they like kill him or something?
yeah. What they do is they shut down his server while he is uploaded to it. So basically, he just separated his consciousness from his body for the rest of eternity.
Okay.
You never know. They might do another episode. They may turn it back on.
Yeah, who knows?
Or it could be that he's a villain now that his consciousness is still in the system, a ghost in the machine.
It'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do with it, man. Because like the episode ends with them breaking out of his server and actually getting onto the full server. You know?
Yeah.
So now they're just NPC characters within this live action or this universe that is created by all this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They basically got sucked into the game for real.
Man, that's a great episode, dude.
Yep.
I wish the rest of the episodes of Black Mirror lived up to how good that episode is.
Yeah. I mean, there are some.
There are some, yeah, but there's a lot of them. I'm just like, man, I
fall
just feel like I'm wasting my time with this. But that's what you run into with anthology shows, you know.
Yeah.
Some are for you, some aren't. People are trying things.
Yep. Not every
Rapid
episode
fire,
of Twilight Zone was great. So
Not every episode of Outer Limits is good, you know.
Yeah.
there's gonna be some stinkers.
Yeah. Yo, dude, check this out. So one of my favorite kids shows, Bluey. I didn't know this, but they never reveal their voice actors. Like they never reveal who the actual voice actors are in the end credits or anything like that. But I never even realized that. But it's just to protect them, protect the kids, and protect the voice actors who play in the kids, just so no one harasses them and stuff like that.
Good on them.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had kids voicing them.
Isn't that called child labor?
That show makes me cry so fucking much. There's so many fucking episodes. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah. It's
Dude, it's sad, man. Like there's one where like the dad was just depressed, and you could visually see that, and I was just like, "Fuck, man." And then the one that like, there's they're all like dreaming like the same dream almost, and then like it's just going like her Bluey and Bingo are just like going through the like the universe flying around, and then they circle around the sun and stuff like that. And then it's like it shows that it pans out. It shows them they're like cuddling up with their mom. And I was like, fuck, man. It's like it just gets you sometimes. You don't even like just a lot of the story behind a lot of the show itself. When you're like watching it, you're just like, okay, like, dang. And then just
Like, this
start
is
turning out.
real shit.
Yeah, you just feel it. You just know, you're like, okay, this actually does happen. And
Bluey is like secretly like a real good show, man. Like,
it really is.
it really is, dude. It's
And it's funny.
it's like a well-made kids show that doesn't treat kids like they're fucking idiots.
no.
Bluey is every time I watch it, I walk away thinking that was something that I feel good about my kids watching, and I also walk away with it going, that dad is actually a cool dad, and he's not portrayed as a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know, I hate that about some TV shows. They portray like a lot of dads as just like dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That serve no purpose to a
Yeah.
kid's life. And it's like,
Almost every cartoon dad that I can think of is an idiot in some way. He's an idiot
some of
savant.
Some of my favorite shows, yeah, like Family Guy and Simpsons. But still, it's like, man, you don't like. Not
that's what you're going in
every
for,
dad
you
is
know?
a bad dad that's going to leave their kid, and or you know what I'm saying. Some dads are actually good dads.
Yeah.
That are good examples for their kid and stuff. You know.
And that show, it hits home for a lot of the episodes, and it's really good. Like, I've watched every single episode
It's funny.
because watched without a kiss.
Got a killer fucking intro like music song. Like I sing it to myself all the time. Like, bingo.
Dude, it's
These guys totally don't know anything about it, but
I like that you guys like it. For sure.
it's
I hope you guys have kids someday so you can watch Blue. with
either
your
that or
kids.
just
It's so good.
watch a couple episodes. Like, watch the saddest episode. Just look up on YouTube like the saddest episodes in there.
I'll get right
They
on
don't
that.
have to. You don't have
Season
to.
3. There's an episode.
There's
in
episode
season
season 3, but the other one's in season 2, and it's like episode 5. But it's every time, and you know it's coming too. Just like any other show, if you like watch Pokemon, like the first Pokemon when like Ash turns himself into stone, you know it's coming. You're gonna fucking cry every time. That happens to me every time. I was like,
And you want to cry.
I'm like, I was like, damn it, dude. It's like, I know it's gonna happen, you know. And
Yeah.
like as many times as I've watched Bluey, I know it's gonna happen, but I tear up every single time.
You welcome it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't tear up at that Pokemon movie whenever, because there's a moment like when you see all the other Pokemon crying, but then you see Dugong, and then Dugong makes this weird noise, Gong! And that makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's like,
It's like I want to cry, but fuck.
This is too damn funny now.
I hope you guys immediately knew what I'm talking about whenever I say Gong!
Yeah, I do. Now I'm not gonna be able to cry now. Dang, thanks.
Yep.
You got a yo dude, bro?
Yeah, I do. All right, so you dude, check this out. A man found alive. Yeah, a man found alive.
Amanda.
No.
Found alive at the bottom of the sea 3 days after the boat sank.
Dude, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Was
So,
it a
yeah.
black guy that was was he kitchen worker?
Yeah, I don't know. Harrison O'Keeney. On May 23rd, it will be 10 years since a man, Harrison O'Keeney, survived 3 days at the bottom of the sea in a shipwreck. He had been trapped in a freezing cold and pitch black darkness 100 feet beneath the ocean's surface for 60 hours and is believed to have been found just hours from death. He was found.
Fuck.
I've seen a video of them finding him.
Yeah.
When they see him, like the guys that find him are like, what the fuck, man? Because they didn't expect to find anyone alive down there.
They said before they found him, they recovered the bodies of 3 of his colleagues that perished during the incident, which was very tragic. And vessels do sink and people do die, but some are found alive after so long. It does not happen very often or hasn't really been heard of before. And
Trust me, guys, get in
so
the fucking
like obviously
freezer.
he survived in an air pocket.
Yeah.
And for 60 hours.
Here's another thing. Whenever
That was why, because like last episode you were like talking about ocean and shit like that being like, yeah. So that's why I was like, it's for you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
There's an eel in there.
You can live. You can live, dude.
I'll send you guys the YouTube video of them finding him.
It's
Like,
it's crazy.
Like it's really like he just as like whenever they see him or whatever, he's just sitting on a table that
Yep, there he is, right there.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. May 26, 2013. Off the
He had
coast of
this.
Nigeria.
I think he had to spend an extra 24 hours and stuff because he couldn't just go directly to the
Yeah.
surface. If he would have done that,
They
the
had
pressure would have.
They had to pressurize because, like, if it's just like if you go up too fast, since he's
Yeah.
been breathing that low oxygen air for so long, his body, if he comes up, it'll burst his lungs and he'll die right as he touches the surface. So that right there, they showed they have the mask on him and stuff too, like air mask.
That's wild, man.
So
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
so he breathes that for like another,
Is he still alive?
yeah, he's alive.
Sweet.
He's alive.
Yeah, he had like pretty severe damage to all the skin that was like submerged under that salt water for so long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lost his penis, probably.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't. And if he did, I hope that someone gave him like a pretty sweet one.
He was saying that
You know,
Yeah, dude.
from this, he was saying that once it capsized, they obviously he was rushing around to find doors that were just found blocked. So he ended up getting trapped inside of an air pocket
Wow.
in one of the officers' cabins, a toilet area.
Sticks his head in the toilet.
Yeah.
can you imagine if you're like one of the divers and like the first thing you come across is just several floating turds? You run into the guy's turds first, be like, man, there's a bunch of turds here. Holy shit, there's a man still alive.
But like
Oh my
he
god,
said,
he's eating his turds.
Yeah. Just Jackson, his face covered in brown.
You obviously need iron.
I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop.
Get him to the Stevens unit.
but he was saying that he was the water was so cold and that he was struggling to stay alive, wondering how long the air pocket would last him. And then the only thing he was thinking about was his family, his wife, and how she would live if he didn't get out, kind of thing. So just kind of willed himself to live through that.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
scary.
you gotta do, man. But yeah, being alone for 60 hours in the capsize in a seat in the ocean would be crazy.
The only
surviving
noises you're
it?
hearing is the ship creaking from.
Yeah, dude. Like you'd fucking nightmares.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That would be like one of the most horrifying things in the world, man. That'd be probably more scary than like actually drowning or burning alive.
You're eventually obviously going to drown because you're running out of air in that pocket of air that you got there that's left there. And then like once that runs out, then you're just suffocating at that point.
No breathing.
And then you're just gone. It's like crazy. So yeah.
Well, thanks for getting sucked into this
You got it.
episode with us. Hopefully you got trapped. Maybe survived.
Yeah.
But it's been 1:32, and this has been William Ryan Jordan, Leather Daddy, aka Daddy Likes Leather.
That's a new one. Daddy likes
I bet if you're at the end of this episode, you also feel like you've been trapped at the bottom of the ocean for 60 hours.
Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
I feel like I had some good quips in there.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.